Okay, so for this step, I'm going to show you how to do three things: how to move things, how to resize them, and then how to rotate them. You may have a few things on your work plane right now, so we're going to delete them by just selecting them and then clicking the backspace or delete button on your keyboard. You can also left click and hold and drag a box around any object you want to delete, and then do the same thing clicking that delete button. Okay, we're actually going to start with a red cube. Go ahead and bring a red cube to the center of your work plane, and we're going to learn how to move. To move it, you can grab anywhere on the red box, left click, hold, and move it. And you can do that several times until you move it to where you want it. Now, the next step is going to be to resize the box. A thing when you move, sometimes if you're not careful, you might accidentally grab one of these little white squares, and then instead of moving, you're going to stretch the box, which is how you resize. That's one of the ways to resize. So just be careful. Remember, when you move, click just on the color of the shape. When you want to resize, you're clicking on these white boxes. Now you notice that there are 4 white boxes here, and then there's a 5th one right there. Okay, that 5th one is going to control the height. So if you left click and drag, you'll see that you can control how tall it goes. Let's make this 5 millimeters tall. So by clicking on it, you see this 41, click on the 41, type 5, hit enter, and now it's 5 millimeters. We can also do the same thing here by clicking on the corner, and let's say we want the width here to be 35 and the length to be, let's say, 20. All right, and let's go ahead and zoom in so that we can see our shape nice and close. Okay, so you've learned how to move things and how to resize things. You notice that there's a little box here and your panel might be pulled out like this. Don't mess with these yet. That'll be for a different step, but you can change the color. If you want a yellow box or a green box, you can change it. Just remember, when the 3D printer prints, it's going to print using the filament color that's loaded in your 3D printer. So it doesn't matter what color it is on here, it's only going to print the one color for everything that is loaded into the 3D printer. All right, so the last thing is to rotate. You will see if you have a object selected, you have these little arrows here. You have 3 different arrows for 3 different axes. If you click on that arrow, left click and hold, you can rotate it in this direction, wherever you want. Okay. If you left click and hold this one, it rotates this way, and same thing here, rotating this way. All right, those are the 3 moves to learn on this step.